All right, guys, what's going on? Day 9, 10, somewhere in that range. There's a lot to update you on. The last time I filmed before shooting was on Monday, and there's been a pretty big gap. It's Wednesday morning now. There's been a pretty big gap in between what we're actually doing and what I've updated you guys on. And the reason for that is because right now we're filming basically all of the days, and we're starting day 3 now. We've already just run through day 1, ran through day 2, and you guys can kind of see back here, we got some cool stuff. Let me show you one of my favorite props. Yep, that's right. We got an easy button that makes the sound of cash. So that's pretty cool. We've got some of these. Got some, that's right. This is real money. No, it's not. Totally fake money. It just kind of does from afar probably look relatively real, which is kind of cool. That's the whole point, is I'm using this and making it rain. You guys are going to see, we are going to literally make it rain. And if you don't believe me, check it out. Yes, yes, it's true. All you have to do is press this one little button and you too can make money fall from the heavens. Maybe it doesn't work just like that, but trying to make this thing fun, guys. I don't know. We'll see if it ends up being any type of entertaining whatsoever. I think it's going to be. Let's talk about what else is actually going on. So obviously filming day 1, I'm trying to set it up where I'm using different scenes. So it's that I have control over audio, control over video, and control over lighting, and that's not necessarily the easiest thing to do. So right here behind me, you can actually see one of the scenes that I set up was filming the camera, filming overhead, shooting down, and I'll probably put a clip in here so you guys can see what that looks like. So that'll be a kind of a cool scene, and then also we had another camera shooting forward so I can actually still talk to you guys. What's up? I think in general, so far, pretty fun, pretty cool like environment. And again, to recap, all I'm really doing is saying, okay, in day 1, I want to show everybody get everybody under the same motivation. Let everybody understand, like, hey, this is what is possible. This is our end goal. So that's what I call the big idea. And then on day 2, most of what I was doing was actually going into like the nitty gritty of like how we structure campaigns and things that you need to understand, and the ways that we go about setting up our messenger engagements. Because what I'm doing is I'm laying the foundation. And then on day 3, we're going to be talking about getting clients, obviously closing clients, getting an example of a sales call. And I'm also working on something kind of fun where we're going to go on site and actually work with a client. So we'll see if that ends up coming into fruition. I don't know. But yeah, so that's been going on. And aside from that, I already started the ads, what I would call our pre-launch ads, to get people to get notified when this thing goes live. And that's a really important piece. Anybody who wants to launch something, I really want you to take this into account. Every time, and I genuinely think this works for every single industry, every time you're about to put in a bunch of work and you're building up, and then all of a sudden, what happens for most people is one day their store is live and the next day it's not. One day your website is live, or one day it's not live, and then it is. That's a problem, because if you don't have anybody looking forward to your store, website, whatever, opening up, then now you're starting from scratch. You put in all that work, but it's like, okay, now it's open. You can't even test to see if it's actually going to be anything that's that great. So what I'm doing is I'm building up a messenger notification list, obviously. Right here, this campaign is getting leads at $4.68, which is great because I'm actually targeting people just by name. So if you're interested in certain people, you might see this ad. And then this campaign right here is actually my warm audience, and we're getting leads at $3.86. Now, I really want you guys to understand, these are leads that are going right from Facebook ads, like Facebook newsfeed, clicking, they're going into Messenger, and they're starting a conversation to enroll in my notifications for this actual free system. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to let everybody out there know, hey, this is happening. This is going live. We're going to be doing this. All they've got to do is click, set notifications, and then we're going to go live. So there's some really cool aspects to that little sequence and funnel and all that. So that's great. I already made the campaign, which I guess I can show you guys. We've got this campaign right there, and it basically just says, let me welcome and introduce myself. And then we scroll through here, and it talks about why people should sign up. And when you get to the bottom right there, you can see my email's already pre-populated. So all the user's gonna have to do is click their email to sign up, and the rest of the bot takes place, and it's gonna say like, okay, great. And if you give it a second, you can see some GIFs popping up. And then also I'm gonna display a video in there, and so on and so forth. So yeah, this is taking off. This is doing really well so far. So I'm getting leads at less than $4 or $5. If I can keep that up, then the rest of this campaign is gonna go really well. I am gonna be sinking about $5,000 to $7,000 into this pre-launch. And the reason that I'm spending so much money on the pre-launch is because if I can build up a list of several 100,000 people, like let's say it's 1,000 people at $5 a lead, that's $5,000. But that's 1,000 people who really want to know when this goes live, and I'm going to try to educate them a little bit along the process. Whenever they give me their email, I'm putting that in my autoresponder, so they'll be added to my emails that are going out to announce this as well. So again, if I just wait until the launch is live, then nobody's going to know about it. So now I've got to spend money to get people there, and I only have like 1 or 2 days to get them there because they've got to opt in and all that. So I'm getting them to opt in ahead of time. I've got about 13 days left. So now that's pretty much all we've got going on. I'm happy that we can make this little update here. Again, got some cool things happening. But today we're talking about we're gonna be filming day 3, which is mostly about how to get clients. There's a little bit of there's gonna be a little bit of footage of us actually making bots, that kind of thing. So that'll be kind of cool, show everybody kind of what Chatmatic can do, start to feed that a little bit. The 5 free methods that I use to get traffic or to actually get clients. We're gonna be doing something I call a lightning round in the conference room where I'm gonna have Trent tell me a couple of names of businesses, and then I'll come up with campaigns that I would run for them. That may or may not happen. We may substitute that for some bot building. Bunch of really cool stuff out there. We've got some stats to share with you guys on that, but also want to share with everybody my live sales call, and then also my 4-step sales technique. So that's going to be exciting stuff. And yeah, that's going to end today. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Please make sure you like this video. If you're watching any of them, if you're watching one of them, make sure you like them. Let's get this thing knocked up in the YouTube algorithm so that more people can see it. I really would love to see this channel become something so that I can share more videos like this or whatever else you guys want to see. So again, if there is a specific part of the process that you want to see, let me know. As of right now, I'm just sharing what comes to mind as I hop on this camera. So other than that, guys, thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.